What made me start the program was my neurologist here at Mayo Clinic had suggested I try out the pain program because nothing I was doing was working. Before the program, my functionality level was laying on the couch. I would get up to do things I had to do, and then it would be back to the couch. And I wasn't driving, I wasn't social, and I just wanted everybody to leave me alone. And now I'm driving. I go to lunch every week with my girlfriends. I do things with family. Everyone's coming to my house for Easter. They come for different holidays, and I'm back to being myself again. Okay, during the program, since I've never been a physically fit person, was the exercise. And I'm not gonna lie, brought a tear to my eye here and there, and I was told just to breathe through it, and I did, and I survived it. And you don't think that the exercise is really gonna make that big of a difference, but it does. And I would say the lectures and everything to take in, it was a little much in the beginning. It was a lot in a day, but as exhausting as it was physically and mentally, I didn't want the 15 days to end because it changed my life. Well, since the program, the first challenge I had was a vacation about 3 weeks after I graduated. Because in the past, we would just drive for 7 or 8 hours and maybe get out once to eat lunch. And we were taught a 90-90 rule, which was 90 miles or 90 minutes. And so every hour and a half, we stopped. We got some grumbles from the husband and son because they just wanted to get there. But they found themselves feeling better because they got out, moved around, and it worked for everybody. So that was one of the challenges that I overcame. And I'd say about 3 months out, I stopped doing physical therapy because I thought, oh, done with this. I've accomplished everything I needed to accomplish and I'm fine. And I found that wasn't true because then the pain was a lot worse. And so I got my books back out and I went back through the program, and now I'm on point with the program. When I first returned home, it was sticking to a schedule, going to bed earlier. I was more of a go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning kind of person because in my mind I functioned better at night, which was just a lie I was telling myself. So I was getting back on a schedule, even sticking to that schedule on the weekend, which I also thought, well, I'll just catch up on my sleep on the weekend, and found that didn't work either. That was something else I learned. And getting out and being social and just sticking to a schedule pretty much, and actually physically making a schedule, which I had never done in the past. And I still do to this day. If I know I'm going to have a busy week, like holiday weeks, in order to know, to stay focused and not overdo, I make a schedule and I try and stick to it as best I can. It makes a huge difference. One of the tools is the stretching, the daily stretching. I find that. And then also things I learned in occupational therapy, like going to the grocery store, things as simple as making sure that the basket is held close to your body, and so that way you're pushing with your legs instead of your arms. Driving. I was always driving with one arm and laying my arm that was not so strong down, and now I drive with both of them. Gosh, so many different things that you don't even think about that you moderate and modify to fit the lifestyle now. The way you bend, the way you move, the way you vacuum, the way you just do a lot of things that you just take for granted and do normally. Well, I have a life now. I didn't have a life before. So that's the biggest thing, is I'm back out there in the world, and even if I'm having a difficult day, it's okay, because I know I'm going to get up and go out there, and it's not going to matter if I'm staying at home or if I'm out enjoying time with my friends, whether I feel good or not. Everybody feels that way, and I feel like you just put a smile on your face, work your program, and you just live your life. And like I said, I have a life now. Well, before the program, especially my parents wanted somebody to wave a magic wand and heal me. And I would say my husband and son were just doing whatever they could to step on, not to step on the eggshells, to try and do whatever it was to keep me happy, which they were enabling me to stay on the couch and not have a life. So they came to Family Day, and they listened to Dr. Slutton, and they learned a lot, and they even apply some of the techniques themselves. And afterwards, they've supported me. They've slid back a little bit, and then they've also called me out a couple times on, doing some things maybe I shouldn't be doing or saying things. So I have a great support system. Now, as far as my social circles go, they really haven't changed a whole lot since the program, because my friends were very supportive before, and I have the same friends now. And when I was in the program, I asked them not to ask me questions until I was finished, and then afterwards I really didn't even have to say anything. They saw the changes in me, and pretty much they saw me afterwards, because before then I didn't want to go out and I didn't want to do things. Well, the opportunities I see now after graduating from this program are I'm able to share with others what I learned. And I'm living this life, and I'm able, I think, to touch other people's lives. Where staying in the house by myself was just depressing me and making me an introvert, which I am not. So I think it's just opened up a whole new world. I have new friends now from the program who graduated before or after me, who have changed my life as well. And I know I can depend on them to be my friends to the end. If you're considering this program, don't wait. Just do it. That's all I can say. Just do it. Current patients, my biggest piece of advice I can give you, make a friend in the program, because nobody knows how we feel, nobody knows what we're going through except somebody who's going through it as well. So your family can love you to death, and everybody can give you advice and tell you everything else, but unless you are in the bodies that we're in, you don't get it. So make a friend, stay connected, no matter where you live. I really don't have anything else to add, except it's a wonderful program. I will sing its praises till the day I die. Do it.